Alright, welcome to Stockcar Rundowns, Tips and Picks for this week. We're at Sonoma this weekend. I like the road courses. I think they provide a good opportunity for DraftKings this weekend. A little bit better picks. Narrows the field down a little bit, in my opinion, who actually runs well. So it's not like a mile and a half with the same people every week. So let's get into it. The biggest key this week, in my opinion, is position differential points. If you look back at what would be the winning lineups for the last 4 years here, the main theme is position differential points. These guys coming from mid-pack all the way up to the front, it's huge. The bonus points for lead laps and most laps led aren't as crucial this week. There's only 110 laps in the race. So they're there, they mean something. You still want to try to get some, but they're not as prevalent as if we're running like 500 laps at Martinsville or something. So only 110 laps in the race today. So look at that and think about that as you're setting your lineups here. That's the main theme of my picks this weekend. So we'll get into it here. Kurt Busch, $8,600, so not bad. 5 top 10s in the last 7 races. 5 top 7s in the last 7 races here. I'm sorry. Poor qualifying effort, which is good for us. Starts 23rd. He's led 136 laps in the last 7 races. So that is over a full race worth of laps led. And he was fastest in happy hour. Good 10-lap average. So I definitely look for him to come up through the field pretty hard today. Pit strategy is going to be huge today. So good crew chiefs will usually help today. They're probably going to run the race backwards, kind of like they did at Pocono. So look for a lot of fuel strategy. These guys are going to be pitting fairly early on in the race. The running order is going to be all jacked up probably most of the day, but look for him when it all shuffles back out to be up there. Denny Hamlin, $9,100. Kind of the same thing. 2 top 5s in the last 2 races. Should have won the year Stewart won. Lost the race in the final turn. He's led 44 laps in the last 2 races. Second fastest in happy hour. Also didn't qualify well, starting from 21st, so he should be coming through the field. $9,100. So I think that provides some good value for us this week as he makes those points up coming through. Boyer, coming into the weekend, Boyer is my favorite to win. I still think he's got a really good shot at it. Didn't get the best qualifying effort, which is good for us. So he's got a little bit of a climb. But 7 top 5s in the last 12 races, more top 5s than any active driver. He also has a win in 2012, I believe it was here. He's coming from 19th, and he's been fast all weekend. So, well, all Stewart Haas cars, go figure, have been quick all weekend. But look for Boyer. I like him because he's starting back there. He could go back-to-back this weekend, so watch out for that. Truex. I really like Truex. He is starting second, so that kind of goes against my points differential thing, but he could get us some of those bonus points for lead lap and fastest lap. He led a quarter of the race here last year before he blew up, so maybe this year he can finish the job. He's starting second, so he's up front, and I don't expect Larson to stay out front for long. He doesn't have the best history here, so look for Truex to get the point early and see if he can hold it, get those other bonus points for us. Austin Dillon coming in at $7,100 this week. Not the best average finish here, but he's got a +8 position differential over the last 4 races, which is pretty big. He's starting in the back again. I believe it's 27th. I don't have it written down actually, but I believe it's 27th he's coming from. So I look for him to duplicate what he's been doing. Good position differential points this week. So I expect the same thing. He would have been on the 2015 winning lineup as far as my research goes. So those points mean a lot. He's not real expensive this week. I look for him to come through the pack. Casey Kane. Little skeptical on Casey Kane this week. He would be on 3 of the last 4 winning lineups. He's got a +12 position differential here, which is huge over the last 4 races. He starts 26th, so he could duplicate that again, but Obviously, a different team than past seasons, and he's got a new crew chief this weekend. He did spin out once in practice this week. Seems to have that issue squared away. Could provide a ton of value, but I'm a little skeptical given the new team at a road course. I think we'll have a decent day. I don't know if it's going to be as big of a swing and point swing as he is used to getting up here. So keep him in mind. If you get down in your lineups and he fits, put him in. I think he's still going to do good. Like I said, just not looking for quite as big of a swing in positions gained this week. I'm looking at Ty Dillon this week though. $5,700, starts 31st, which is terrible, but good for us. He did not run good here last year. Finished 28th, I believe. But I don't look for a lot out of him this week, to be honest with you. But I do think he can finish around where he's been practicing, like mid to high 20s. If he does that, that's going to provide excellent value for us, and that would be a great day. So that's what I'm looking for out of him. At $5,700, might be a good value pick there. I will say this: I'm kind of staying away from the road course ringers, they call them, this week. They just haven't done anything lately. And the ones that are in this week, been practicing several seconds off the pace. I don't expect them to do a whole lot. I mean, they will race better than they qualify. They will race better than they practiced. I just don't know that it's going to be enough to really make a huge difference. They are starting pretty far back though, so they could provide some value. I'm just going to stay away from them because I don't trust them. So, moving on. Paul Menard, $1,600. Sixth most DraftKings points averaged over the last 4 races here. Would have been on 3 of the last 4 winning lineups. So I look for him to do well, starting 15th, I believe. $1,600. He's a guy to keep in mind as you're doing it this week. AJ, $8,000. A lot of people, when we go to a road course, whether it be Sonoma or Watkins Glen, think, "Oh, AJ Allmendinger, I'm throwing him in my lineup." Yeah, not so fast. He has struggled hardcore at Sonoma. Qualifies great. Always qualifies in the top 5. Always. But his best finish is 14th. And most of them are outside the top 30. So when I say he struggles, he struggles. However, I kind of am looking for him to break through a little bit this weekend. I don't expect a win out of him, but I expect him to maybe settle down and not overdrive the car as much this week. I would expect a top 10 out of AJ, to be honest with you. I think he's going to break that barrier, get top 10 here. A little more expensive than usual, $8,000, so I don't know. I don't think he's going to make it in a whole lot of my lineups, if any of them. But he's definitely somebody to think about it, being at a road course. I just wouldn't go automatically throwing him in every lineup you got. Kevin Harvick is coming in at $11,700 this week. Now, he won here last year, and he's fast. So everywhere we go, we think, "Oh, Harvick." Well, guess what? Harvick's not going to be on any of my teams this week, and here's why. At $11,700, it's extremely hard to justify the salary. He's starting 6th, so he's not going to get a whole lot of position differential points, even if he wins. I mean, there's not a whole lot of bonus points to be had compared to other weeks. So personally, I don't think he's going to justify his cost this week. But it doesn't mean I don't expect him to run up front and possibly win. But I'm just saying, if he wins, he still may not score as many points as other guys coming through the field. So I'm going to stay away from him this week. You guys do what you want, but that's my opinion on him. So, that's it, guys. Oh, I do want to touch on one thing. I don't know if you guys follow my Facebook page, Stockcar Rundown, but we have a new online store. Stockcar-rundown-gear at myshopify.com. Go check out the Facebook page with a link there. You can save 10% off your first order. Promo code RACEDAY. Here's one of our shirts. We stand Do you, American flags, cars in the background. It's pretty cool. It's just one of the shirts. There's several options out there on the site. Check it out. Let me know what you think. Feedback would be great. I'll try to get the website on the bottom of this video when I do it, so you guys can look at that. But all right, good luck. May the cautions be with you. We'll see you next week.